the opposite of overthinking. Not thinking enough into the future. Welcome. The reverse card. Underthinking. If overthinking is thinking too much about something, then this one should really spark your interest. The word has many synonyms to it, being unprepared, not thinking ahead, not having a plan, and such. However, the side that is about to get explored is slightly different. Picture it, opening a fridge and realizing there are only enough groceries for a dinner tonight. Quick, what do? Make a grocery run? Leave it for tomorrow? Order takeout? Possibly something along those lines, no? But what if there are children in the house and they need breakfast and packed lunches for tomorrow? What if tomorrow is a holiday and the stores are not open? Yes, that is a thing in some countries. What if tomorrow is packed with work and errands and there isn't enough time in the day to pick up groceries? What then? The choice left is to probably make a grocery run today and prepare for tomorrow today. That seems like the logical choice, considering the imaginary possibilities of what if. But here's what really happens. The fridge gets closed shut with a single why and how, you ask. Because underthinking happens. It's something like, why do it today when you can do it tomorrow? Or rather, tomorrow's problems are not the problems of today. Translation: there is food here today and tomorrow, who knows? A little bit of dramatizing, sure, maybe, but the point remains. Not thinking enough ahead is what causes problems also. It works on the same scale as overthinking, except it goes the other way. This is simply, as it sounds, the question of doing it today or not. If there is an option of not doing it, the weak mindset will take it, because today is still good. The fact that tomorrow's problem is today's problem does not apply. It's like choosing to pay the bills the day after everything gets shut down, because while everything was working, there was no need to do it. Covering certain bases ahead of time is a trait shared by the strong mindset. A sense of urgency with some moderation on the side. To answer your question, yes, there is such a thing as too much urgency. But we're talking about a sensible amount, not a bunker for the apocalypse type of urgency. So, with the underthinking, that sense of urgency is slim to none. The same thinking applies to deadlines at work, meetings, and promises. Once it is there, it is there. That is why sometimes people look lazy, disorganized, and not caring. The psychology behind the issue is that it kind of goes the same way small children do not understand the consequences of their actions, or that certain actions have consequences in the first place. For children, it's like, we're friends today, might get into a fight later, but come tomorrow and nobody even remembers being angry with each other. Children live in the moment of today for the most part of their childhood. It's later that they learn to anticipate or consider their actions and what awaits after. The key difference between overthinking and underthinking is that overthinking is usually born from anxiety within the person, even if the outside has nothing to do with it. Underthinking is something that relates back to parenting, which is the outside. Usually it stems from a lack of discipline. That does not mean boot camp level of discipline. What we're talking about is more like doing chores and alike. We'll cover the difference between routine and discipline another time, so make sure to stay tuned. Anyways, this situation is more like the action and consequence in the context of, to have clean clothes, it is necessary to do laundry. To have Wi-Fi, bills need to be paid, etc. Small children lack that understanding of where things come from. To them, it's more like magic to a certain age. It's not like little kids are ignorant of the world by choice. It's more like a phase for them. If taught properly, that is. If not, that phase makes its way into adulthood and underthinking happens. The one good thing, although not really, about underthinking, it does not cause or add to depression. It's almost virtually impossible to get sick with problems when there are never any to begin with. However, this is not the case of solving problems in order to not have any. It's more like ignoring them completely, even when knowing that there are problems. Or rather, not recognize the problem as a problem. In some cases, it is also the behavior of making things sound like it's nothing or someone else's problem. Sound familiar? Could be. You have reached the end of this post. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for more, and always remember, mental health is important too. Take care.